Hi guys, today I want to tell you why I would advise you to use cages rather than deep litter. I'm giving this advice from my own personal experience because I've ever tried deep litter before, but right now with cages, I'm so happy. Cages is the way to go. First of all, those with small spaces, trust me, cages can accommodate more birds than in deep litter. It's more than double. You can more than double the amount of birds per house in a cage rather than deep litter. That means less space, more birds. And that's an advantage for all the chicken farmers out there. Also, quick accountability for people who have jobs. You're not at the farm all the time, even if you're at the farm all the time, but you have employees, thieves are there. So with cages, you can notice in case anything is missing. In case even just one bird is missing, you can easily tell because you can see how you can be knowing how many birds you put in a partition. So in case you find some partition is empty or a partition has less birds than the ones you put, you can easily tell something is fishy and you work on it earlier rather than deep litter where you can lose over 200 birds and you can't tell until it's time to sell them off. That's when the surprise will hit you. At times, even the person who robbed you, if it's an employee, when they left long time, you don't even know where to start from. Also, there are less chances of spreading diseases with cages because every bird is in its own partition. Once one is sick, it will be very hard for the illness to get from this side to the other side, to the extreme end, because the birds are in one place, they don't move around, they don't get to interact in groups. So it's very easy to manage, to handle, and to treat the sick ones without spreading it to the entire batch. Also, monitoring sick ones is also easier. You can easily monitor and see which one is sick, which one is producing, which one is not, which is production is poor, which one is not laying eggs, which one is laying eggs. Because come on, you can walk through and see each bird individually, as it is not the case with deep litter because it's a big batch. You can't tell which one is laying, which one is sick, unless you sit there for hours. But with cages, just 5 minutes walk through slowly can paint for a clear picture. Also, it's very easy for the birds to access the feeds and water. It's not the same case with deep litter because there are a lot of fights and then some are held behind. So the front birds will eat, but here all birds access the food and water at the same time once you put it in because there are nipples producing clean water. There are feeders out, the feeding troughs as you can see them. All birds access water and food at any time they want to. It's not like the other side when you first put in and the hassle is too much. The weak ones might not eat. The strong ones, the bullies are the ones that eat first, making your production still not be good. Because the ones which won't eat, they won't be able to produce. Also, the food and water are less contaminated. They are always clean as well. You also experience less spillages with food. Less spillages because the birds won't be able to scratch or they won't be able to push over the food. It's even the person giving the food, it will be easy for them to put it in there because the birds are the other side. They only put out the heads to peck and eat on the food. Also, the droppings won't get in the food troughs. The droppings won't get in the feed troughs at all, which is also another advantage because less droppings, that means less diseases like coccidiosis will affect your farm. And before I give you the last and most important advantage of using cages, guys, I want you to subscribe to this channel so that we keep on watching these beautiful videos that are educative. Let us like, let us comment, let us share to our loved ones. Let's share the knowledge, guys. Let us share the knowledge to them so that we all learn something, at least year 2025. The last one is the labor. It requires less labor to run a farm with cages than a farm with deep litter. Hence, more profit, a high profit margin for the owner of the farm. Because if you use less people to run your farm, that is an added advantage for you guys, which is very important. That means less people access your farm, less diseases, and you spend less on your farm to run it, because you only require like one person, two people to run a very big farm, very many chickens, so long as everything is set properly. Thank you for your time. Bye.